What's up, everybody? This is Read the Bible with me, Stan Jr., and today we're looking at chapter 34 of the book of Deuteronomy. I'm so very excited to read this last book with you. You made it. If you made all the way through the book of Deuteronomy, I want you to comment below that I made it. If you're new here, click subscribe today. It's a great day to subscribe to this channel because today is the last day that we are reading the book of Deuteronomy together. And so go to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when we post and when we're moving on to Joshua. All right, so let's begin reading in chapter 34, and let's see. It's a small chapter, so I'll read slowly and we'll pick it apart. And so the death of Moses, it says, then Moses went up from the plains of Moab to Mount Nebo, to the top of Pisgah, which is opposite of Jericho. And the Lord showed him all the land, Gilead as far as Dan, all Naphtali, the land of Ephraim and Manasseh, all the land of Judah as far as the western sea, the Negeb, and the plain, that is the valley of Jericho, the city of palm trees, as far as Zoar. And the Lord said to him, this is the land of which I swore to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. I will give it to your offspring. I have let you see it with your eyes, but you shall not go over there. So Moses, the servant of the Lord, and that's something to be called. Wouldn't you just love that your name be entered there and it would be so Stanley, the servant of the Lord? Somebody wrote a book about you and they said, man, this person was a servant of the Lord. Let us all strive to have that be. What an honor to be called a servant of God, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. And we're able to be noted and called his servant. He could have chose anybody to serve him, but you're one that he chose to serve him. Thank you, Lord. What an honor it is to be a servant of God. So he died there. According to the word of the Lord, and he buried him in the valley in the land of Moab, opposite of Beth Peor. But no one knows the place of his burial to this day. Moses was 120 years old when he died. His eye was undimmed and his vigor unabated. And the people of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Moab 30 days. Then the days of weeping and mourning for Moses were ended. That's a great statement. There is a time for mourning and weeping. There's a time to be sad. But if you know where your loved one is, that day is going to end. You don't want that day to carry on because it'll go into grief, and then grief will develop into depression. You see, and these things could get worse and worse as time goes on. But we're saying pretty clearly here that the days of weeping and mourning for Moses, their leader, the one that led them out of slavery, has died. Those days are over. He said, and Joshua, the son of Nun, was full of the spirit of wisdom, for Moses had laid his hands on him. This is a tradition that a lot of churches carry to this day. They'll have oil and they lay hands on people. So commission them for missionary work, to commission them for to be a pastor, ordaining of a pastor role or something like that. They lay hands on them so the Lord can endow them and assign them spiritually to the task at hand. And so it moves right on and says, well, Joshua, the son of Nun, was full of the spirit of wisdom, and Moses had laid his hands on him. So the people of Israel obeyed him and did as the Lord had commanded Moses. And there was not arisen a prophet since in Israel like Moses, whom the Lord knew face to face, no one like him. It's so strange where the Bible also says God says you cannot see me and live, but he spoke to Moses face to face. None like him for all the signs and the wonders that the Lord sent him to do in the land of Egypt, to Pharaoh and to all his servants and to all his land, and for all the mighty power and all the great deeds of terror that Moses did in the sight of all Israel. And that was the last chapter of the book of Deuteronomy. If you made it, go ahead and comment "I made it" down below. I'd love to see. I'm going to like all your comments. I'm so proud of you, and I'm grateful that you've went through this journey together with me. I don't want to enter the new year without people that are completely for the ministry. I want people that are all in. If you're willing to be supportive of this ministry by watching these videos every day, I'm so grateful for you. I really am. If you'd like to become a Bible Club member, this is a person that supports this ministry and enables this ministry to do the work of Christ by sending Bibles to people that need them in countries around the world every single month. Please partner with me for $10 every month. We can do more together, I promise. Be a part of something that's bigger than yourself, bigger than your family. Reach the untouchable. Reach people that are outside of America. Let's make some impact. Click the link in my description, and me and you, we're going to do this together. We're going to reach the world for Christ, one day at a time, reading one chapter out of the Bible every day. God bless you. Next time I see you, we'll be reading Joshua 1. Peace.